Hey everybody, hi, it's Rob at
Old Style Classics baseball cards.
All right.
Hobbies.
Yeah, and there's my wife. She chimed in right off the bat. This video will be coming out after my 2-year anniversary here on YouTube. Old Style Classics baseball cards, and a beautiful wife. All right, so picked up this hobby box of 2025 Upper Deck Presents Goodwin Champions yesterday, and we already did 3 videos showing you these cards. And so now we got these March Madness ones remaining, the final 4 in here, and one of them feels like one of those patch cards. So we're going to set that aside and get to these. And so this is what the box looked like. Kind of felt around in here. It doesn't feel like they have a hidden card in there or anything like that, because it is one of these sideways ones that you can kind of stick things in there like they did in 2013 Allen and Ginter that made everyone mad because they put the 1-on-1s in there. Alright, but there's your box. So let's kind of disassemble this box so y'all can see what it looks like. Alright, there's the little area for holding your packs in there, some kind of artwork. So let's give the whoever the artist is or whatever a little time in the limelight here. A nice pastoral scene. So Goodwin Champions, going back to old style kind of cards. Yeah, if you haven't, check out my other videos talking about this. Hey, thanks for watching. Please speed up your video if I speak too long. Like, subscribe, send people my way, and all that hubba-lub. I haven't seen one of the mythology cards yet, but we did get one of these. Learn about the midway. Oh, where did it go? This one. Search for exclusive USF's midway cards. We did get one of those, I believe, in the first or second video. And let's just kind of look around in here and make sure they didn't hide anything. You know, trying to be clever. Alright, nope. So, only seen 2 baseball players in this set. One of them was Stan Musial, and the other is a college kid playing for Stanford. But here we go. So, Bill Gibson, we're going to get to it within 3 minutes and show you some cards and see what we get. Alright, everybody. Just based on what we've gotten, which is not a whole lot, 2 numbered cards, and like that foil Stan Musial. I recommend at least getting the blasters, because they're pretty cool cards if you like these old style cards, like Allen and Ginter and stuff like that. Alright, here's the odds. If you want to check that out, please pause it, take a look at that if you're more interested in what it looks like on the box. Stated odds. Ooh. There you go, that's what you can get. You need to pause you, the camera popped out. Alright, thanks for that. I'm back, and here we go. Remember, the front of the packs are the ones where the inserts are, so you might want to, if you're breaking or something like that, you might want to make sure that you're grabbing from the back of the pack to get the base stuff out of the way before the good cards pop up. Alright, here we go. First and foremost, Alex Walsh. There you go. Nice swinging card. Alright, happy 2 years on YouTube to me. This is September 7th, 2025, but this video won't come out until after my 2-year anniversary here on YouTube. So thanks for everybody who watches and my 250 subscribers. I know that's not a whole lot. I'm sure I've gone up and down, lost some people, but hey, just here to show some cards and have a little fun and enjoy the hobby. Alright, and I hope you're willing to go along for the ride and enjoy the stuff. Andre Agassi, so that's pretty cool. And Jacob Niedau again. I don't know if we've already seen this one particular or just the landscape version. Alright, and oh, we did get something. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle, people. Mike Malott. So we did get a hit. So apparently that numbered card was probably not a hit, which I'll show you here in a second. So Mike Malott on the glossy black. I'm going to put this back here, and we're going to get to that other card last. So we did get this in the last video, the rookie gems. This one is kind of weird the way they number it, 30 of 100, and you'd think it would be like this myself, but as you can see, that is a thick rookie gems, but it definitely doesn't look like it belongs in Goodwin Champions because it's a very modern look, but that's okay. And that is 30 of 100. I thought that was going to be one of the 2 hits that you're stated to get in this box. Collect at least 2 hits per box on average, and of course that's legalese for if you don't get 2 hits, you're screwed. So anyways, we got 3 more packs to go, so we're going to get to the first hit. I'm going to save that for the end. So we'll get the boys gathered up, though. They might like what that hit is. I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw a glimpse of not who it is, but what kind of person it is, if that makes any sense. A kind of person that the guys would like. Whether they'll like her or not, I don't know. Hey, there we go, Shaun White. So he's in this set again. So Shaun White, much like the skateboarders we were talking about, starting to get older. There's Shaun White from Carlsbad, California. I'm trying to steal names from New Mexico, like Carlsbad Caverns. All right, Shaun White. Once again with Chris Everett. I thought it was Steffi Graf again. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Jimmy Carter might like Chris Everett. They're both from the South. And he's single again. Oh wait, he's a ghost too. Chris Everett. All right, everybody. Hey, look, it's my wife. Look at this. I showing her on the camera. Oh, she was gonna beat me up. All right, Tadasuro Tara. All right, we got this dude on one of the Gaudy cards. Hey, that's right. I haven't seen any Gaudy cards in the last however many packs. What was that? 4 and now 3, 4, 7 packs. We still got 2 to go, but haven't come across another Gaudy since last night. All right, that dude there, MMA fighter, and then we got a Gordon Sargent golfer on the glossy black. Cool insert set, short print. So nice. Obviously not as rare as the foil filigree from Allen Ginter. So maybe more like a A&G back kind of level. You're getting like one in every, let's see, 15 packs. Probably getting like 13 of them at least. All right, Young Guns. Orange Zamir Emery. So once again, that's a good Young Guns, because Young Guns is the Upper Deck card that people do want. And Soccer, once again, is probably the best one to pull from here, because it's got worldwide, you know, people want this like worldwide. Basketball, baseball, football are obviously good for here, you know, as opposed to like what, curling or track and field or something like that. You know, less appeal out there for that, but for soccer, you got a world of fans out there, so that's actually a pretty decent card right there. Okie dokie, and 2 more packs to go. 1 more regular pack, assuming there's not a hit in here. Then we'll get to our 2 stated hits. All right, Sam Coffey. I need to let your hair down, Sam. 1998. Sleepy Hollow, New York. That's a cool place to be from, I think. That's a conversation starter. So, yep. She plays for U.S. women's soccer, blah, blah, blah. You know, all right. I don't know if she's one of the problem childs or not, but there you go. Kevin Concepcion, footballer, American football. Football. And the Bears play tomorrow night against Minnesota on Monday Night Football. Dagnabbit, how long do I gotta wait to see them play? Hey, and my New Mexico Lobos yesterday, who did they beat? It was like South Dakota or Idaho or something like that. So lost to Michigan in the first game, but played them pretty well. And then we won yesterday, and then now next week it's on to UCLA. So, all right. So this dude's from North Carolina. All right, Kevin Concepcion. You could pause and read that if you prefer. All right, then we got Quincy Wilson. So I'll show you the back of this card first. There's a little going backwards in time. Quincy Wilson, track and field. All right, and what do we got here? Oh, do we get a hit in here? There's sucker card. Aha! We've gotten 5 of these now. So the classic Upper Deck hit dummy card. All right, our glossy Hinaro Kusaki skateboarding. So at least they're replacing the old dudes with some young guys at least. This guy got to make it in here. So good for him. All right, do I show this card? Yep. All right, and look at this, Jimmy O. Yang. All right, so we got another numbered card, that comedian Jimmy Yang, 60 of 99. So 3 numbered cards so far, but it's weird. Have not come across another Gaudy since the earlier packs. It's very interesting. He is a Gemini too. And he was born when Andre Dawson was hitting home runs. Yeah, who knows? I might have been in Chicago around this time. That was around my birthday. Because I was in Chicago in '87 for the summer with my grandpa, and we went to Cubs game. No, that was May. So I could have still been in town then when this dude was being born in Hong Kong, China, which at the time was part of British territories. All right, number 60 of 90. That's pretty cool. That's a good looking card. I like that. That very cultured. What is that? Like I said, it's like Fleur-de-Lis or Paisleys, or very like that French. Like, looks like wallpaper on one of those French palaces, which are just way overboard. This is called a Purple Diamond. So Purple Diamond, that's nice. Royal Purple. Go Manzano Monarchs. Went to high school there, and old Holly Holm. Beat the crap out of Ronda Rousey. She also went to Manzano. So that's our colors. Old Purple Pride. Okie dokie, nice. That's pretty good. So, doing alright in this hobby box. You know, I mean, don't expect to get Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods autographs and all that stuff, you know. So this pack is obviously looking like there's only one card in here, so this is going to be our other hit. So what are they doing this year? This is, it's like rubber now. It's like they took a stamp. Like a, I wonder if this is magnetic. I'll show you guys in a second. It's almost like they took a refrigerator magnet and turned it into a card. But I guess not. Alright. So they're, instead of a patch, like a cloth patch, the Animal Kingdom. What does that say? Animal Kingdom emblems. Red panda. Looks like a fox to me. Okay. So, see, I mean, it's a cool card, don't get me wrong. It would be okay as like a, you know, like an elegant, or you can get like a relic card of a violin or something like that, like a numbered rare card that you get one in like every 20,000 packs or something like that. If they did that with these things and it was like, oh, this is numbered to like 300 or something, but you can only get them like one per case or something like that, that would be cool. But this is what they consider a hit at Upper Deck. So that's one thing I'm definitely not a fan of when it comes to Upper Deck, is them doing this stuff as one of your stated hits. Lucky for us, we've gotten 3 numbered cards, and what we got coming up next kind of makes up for it, I guess. But I'd much rather have, you know, a piece of Chris Everett's tennis string or wristband, or, you know, a swimmer's bikini or something relic card, than something that looks like they just went to Michael's, bought like 500 of these magnet, you know, what looks like a magnet that you put on your refrigerator and put it in a card. You know, that's just me, but that's what Upper Deck's been doing for a long time now, so probably 5, 6, 10 years. All right, let's see what this thing says. All right. When threatened, red pandas stand on their hind legs to raise their paws in the air, display its does that say udder? What does that say? Dag nabbit, folks. It's so easy to read when you're just looking on the screen like on the TV, but here, not so much. It's cuter. Okay. It's cuter than threatening to a human eye. If that fails, they rely on scent glands to produce a pungent odor. Yeah, I produce pungent odors as well. Congratulations. So, what does this say? Aloris fulgens, conservation status endangered. Alright, let's see what old Upper Deck thinks about this card. Congratulations, you have received a trading card with a manufactured animal kingdom emblem. Enjoy your memorabilia card. Alright, so yeah, thanks. You know, maybe kids dig it, but for over $100 for a hobby box, not much of a hit, but still neat, I guess. So, and drum roll, people. So, at least for our 2-year anniversary on Old Style Classics baseball cards, we are going to get a decent hit from Upper Deck, regardless of who it is. It's better than nothing. So behind the Mike Marlette card, which was 2 packs ago. Dun 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 dun. Upper oh boy, hey Rob, what's that? Oh no, wait, you tricked us. Woo, Austin Keen. I tricked the boys into thinking there was a girl autograph there, but hey, look at this. What is that? Skimboarding. So it's not even a skateboarder, but a skimboarder. Austin Keen. Really nice autograph there, Austin. Just initially, now when I opened the pack and this card was in front of it, all I seen was it kind of went like this. It went whoop. It was just long enough that I saw an autograph, and then I saw some long blonde hair, so I thought it was a girl. But nevertheless, sweet. That's cool. Congratulations to Austin Keen. I'm not upset with that because I would much rather have your autograph than this thing, because chances are you probably won't ever be in a card set again. No offense to you, it's just not a big following of skimboarding, I'm sure. You know, maybe you might end up in like Allen Ginter, that's possible, but for the most part, this is this dude's one shot. Typically, you know, unless he becomes president or something, and not looking so like it's heading in that direction. But I dig this kind of stuff. I do dig these Champions cards, you know, with people who otherwise normally wouldn't be in a set, because, you know, even these girls, they're, you know, they have cards out there, soccer cards, and whatever, or U.S. teams, you know, these girls can get cards. And every now and then when like Olympics and stuff come around, you're going to get like the track and field and the swimming people and that kind of stuff. And they've done tennis cards and stuff like that. But, you know, like not many set, you know, they even have like MMA and stuff. You know, maybe there might be some stuff like this because of Olympics and stuff like this. But for the most part, like comedians aren't usually going to get a card. You know, maybe an actor, Brad Pitt, and those kind of guys, or music stars, maybe top actors and stuff. So people who are more on a lower level of fame, let's just say what it is. You know, this is like, this guy will probably end up in 2 or 3 sets in his life. You know, because Allen Ginter would probably do this guy, but this dude, not so likely. And I'm cool. Like, congratulations, dude. You made it into a major set of cards. Austin Keen, congratulations. You received trading card autograph by Austin Keen in the presence of a representative of Upper Deck Company, provided and certified to this authenticity by Austin Keen, blah, 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 Goodwin Champions and all that. And by no means, and I'm trying to like down on like this guy's level of fame. It's just what it is. And it's a cool looking card. I like the design that they did for the autograph card. So they just kind of, you know, crop that up a little bit, put this on there, left some space. It's on card, and it's a oddball sport, let's say, that you're not normally going to see. They did a good job. So point being, this is his shot, and he didn't pass up on his shot. You know, he made it into the set, and he took it serious. You know, that, hey, these are the 500 cards or however many that he has to autograph. And he wasn't going to do a half-ass job at it. So that's a very nice signature. I mean, you know, autograph. Is it like signature, like if you went to the bank? Close, you know, but is it just sloppy like a lot of these people that you see? No. So this guy actually took the time to do a nice autograph, did it well centered on the thing, isn't bleeding over into that autograph and all that. Added this little design there, some kind of, I don't know if that's supposed to be like flower or what is it. Yeah, I can tell that this is Austin Keen autograph. I can clearly see the Austin. I like how he did his little T with some kind of like a, I don't know, sunflower or something like that. And if you said to me, is that Keen? Yes. Now, because some of the things that we do at my work is signature checking and verification to see if they match what we have on file for the people. You know, if somebody else came along and tried to copy this and just didn't do a very good job, I would be able to tell the difference. And so to me, that is a high quality, very well done autograph. Thank you, Austin. I have an idea what skimboarding is. I don't know for sure, so sorry about not knowing who you are and all that, but I'm stoked to have your card, as you might say. All right, everybody, so that's sweet. My recommendation, 2025 Goodwin Champions, is yes, if you just are interested in having something a little different, then go get yourself a blaster or some packs. If you're kind of into this stuff a little bit, but you don't have a lot of money to spend, who knows, maybe they'll have like a mega box that you can go get. But usually these drop in price, sit on the shelf for a few, 4 or 5 months. If they're not moving, then they'll usually drop these down around 70, 80 bucks. And then you can get yourself a hobby box. And this time around, as compared to the last few, I can recommend it. You know, we've got a midway card. We've got a bunch of Gaudy cards. One of them numbered Gaudy card. We got our manufacturer patch card. We did get a few splash of colors. Obviously, we didn't get this, but we did get Young Guns, which is what you're looking for. You know, some numbered stuff, autographs, inserts, Young Guns. So yeah, I would suggest at least a blaster or something like that. If you are into these kind of cards like I am, then I would definitely recommend a hobby box this year round, depending what the cost is. If you can get this somewhere around 100, then I can recommend it. If you really like this kind of stuff like I do, then yeah, go ahead and pay around what the retail is right now. If you're patient, wait around 6-7 months, and maybe you can get it for almost half off. Would be my guess, but I don't know. Hopefully this sparks more interest in Goodwin Champions. So good job, Upper Deck. They've been doing a good job lately. Granted, most of them are going to be like, once again, nothing against this guy, like C-level autographs. You know, it's obviously not Shohei Ohtani, but Upper Deck at least has been, you know, giving you the excitement of pulling something like that. So good job, Upper Deck. I'm a fan. Again, 2025, great job. The only thing that they need to do is do something about this, make that more rare, and then maybe people would like it, and bring back tobacco minis. All right, everybody, thanks for watching Old Style Classics. And for my 2-year anniversary, of course, you're going to get some too long videos, and not by 2 videos that are too long, but some videos that are way too long. All right, see ya.